Welcome back to Opulent Female Body. Tonight we have a practice that will guide you through the truth that your heart is emanating. We're going to be holding our hearts tonight, breathing deeply into our hearts, and really finding the thread that we haven't been listening to as of recently. When we do heart work, in essence, we are connecting with one of the most deepest parts of ourselves. The cervix is connected to the heart and the crown. So for tonight's practice, it will be done lying down in a butterfly position, laying on your back. And we will also be doing some throat holds for vagal nerve activation or regulation, but mainly to connect with the truth that we may not be speaking. So, tonight is a bit of a tender practice. Go ahead and find a nice, beautiful spot to do your practice, and we will go ahead and begin together. A bit exposed and vulnerable in this position. I want you to take notice of that. Take notice of any tension that you may have in your hips, in your psoas muscle. Take notice of any constriction or tightness here, beginning to deepen our breath together as we inhale for 7 seconds and slowly exhale for another 7 seconds. We aren't doing mouth breathing, so make sure that you're inhaling and exhaling only out of the nose. As we breathe into our body, we breathe into our heart, we breathe into our legs, our hips, our pelvis, and we begin to connect with our pelvis to our heart. And begin to come into the connection and alignment of our pelvis to our heart, to our brain. As we breathe in, sending beautiful, gorgeous oxygen throughout your entire body. And then as we exhale, we soften and let go. Finding a rhythm here with your breath. I want you to place your hands on your heart, on your chest. If your hands naturally want to cover both breasts, that is fine. Just place your focus on your chest. Your hands are on your chest, feeling your heart. As we breathe in, places that are constricted and tense begin to open, begin to relax. And as we exhale, we let go even deeper. Letting our breath deeply nourish us. Letting our attention to our body deeply bring us back home to ourselves. And I want you to simply just feel where you're at right now. How does your heart feel? Are you taking care of your heart? Are you listening to your heart? Are you living from your heart? As we breathe in, we set the intention to allow the heart to unravel We set the intention to release armor that we may have been carrying around our heart, around our breasts. We set the intention to release any self-protection mechanisms that we may have been doing unconsciously. With every exhale, we let go of what no longer serves us, and we allow our inhales and our exhales to deeply nourish us on a cellular level. Breathing into your heart, asking your heart, what do you need to show me? And taking inventory. Sometimes when we live a life out of alignment to our heart's truest expression, sometimes the heart feels like it's in the back body. I want you to take notice of where your heart feels like it is. Take notice of that. And then at the end of this practice, we're going to see where your heart feels like it is at in your body. So as we continue to inquire to our body, what is something that has been on your heart to do that you may have not done because of fear? And this fear is going to stay unnamed because a lot of us do not follow our heart because of some fear. Whether it is the fear of being seen, the fear of success, the fear of change. And as we continue to breathe into our heart, we're just going to decide today that we choose today to follow our heart with no fear. And see how that feels in your body, in your system. Do you need to start at the area of building trust with your body in order to hear the messages that your body tells you with clarity? Bringing your focus and your awareness back to your breath. Inhaling for 7 seconds. Exhaling for 7 seconds. Make sure to breathe as much oxygen as you can into your belly and emptying the entire system as we exhale slowly, emptying your belly, your diaphragm of oxygen. Bringing ourselves into a rhythmic cycle. We're going to breathe in a fashion as if our heart has a nose and a mouth, and we're going to breathe from our heart. I want you to feel how different your energetics or your field may feel when you're living from your heart's intelligence. when this becomes your central domain, when your central domain of embodiment is the pelvis and the heart. So breathing as if the heart has a mouth and a nose. We breathe in and the heart swells, opens and unravels. A juicy, healthy heart. Exhaling, relaxing and settling back in. If you tend to be orientated in the mind, that's okay. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time to drop into the body and stay with the body. So if you're checking out right now, just come back to your breath and breathe into the heart, connecting with your heart's intelligence, connecting with your body's intelligence, simply through your awareness and your breath. So, as we placed a lot of focus on our heart, continue to breathe as if the heart has a mouth. But I want you to bring your awareness to your pelvis and just do a gentle check-in of what your pelvis feels like. How does your womb space feel in combination with your heart? Do they feel like your womb and your heart are in alignment? And if they do not feel like they are in alignment with each other, ask your body, what is not in alignment here? What do I need to do so that my womb and my heart are in alignment with each other? Breathing into the body, opening, nourishing yourself with the breath, exhaling, releasing, letting go, settling back in, coming into an oceanic rhythm of your breath. As we inhale, the entire nervous system settles, opens, regulates. And as we exhale, everything settles, kind of settles back in, and drops down another layer deeper. I want you to bring your hands to your throat. Your hands can either be around your clavicle bone or actually on your throat where your thyroid is. And we're just going to cup our throat. Breathing into our vocal box, our larynx, breathing into our throat, and placing all of our focus on where our hands are and where our throat is. We're going to use our both thumbs, left and right thumbs, and start working in clockwise circles, massaging and putting pressure onto the throat. For those of us where this technique or movement feels too stimulating, just hold your throat. Whatever sounds or hums may want to intuitively come out here, just let them fall out with the breath and express yourself the way you need to here. Just by placing awareness and focus to our throat sometimes kicks up coughing, dry heaving, and all of those sorts of energetic releases, yawning, potentially lots of yawning. So as we hold our throats, we're just going to ask ourselves what truth we have not been speaking. What areas in my life and subjects have I shoved down and not spoken on? Do you feel like your throat is open and free, inhibited, free to voice your truth? Or does your throat feel suppressed, constricted, and tight? Just taking note of how you feel and not judging it. It's just information. It's information that your body will tell you. And then from there, we can look at shifting it. So as we continue to hold the throat, breathing in, 7 seconds inhale, 7 seconds exhale. Keeping with diaphragmatic breathing, keeping with a breath pattern that is deep and slow. Fall into this rhythm. And asking your throat now, what truth have I not been speaking? As we continue to stay with our bodies, we're going to ask your throat now to please show me what I really need to know in this moment. And this could be resurfaced memories. Let your body speak and you listen so receptively and not abandon yourself. Stay with the breath, stay with the questions, stay dropped into the body. Now I want you to breathe into your heart and your throat and see if you feel like your heart is in alignment with your throat. Do you feel like you are speaking and serving what has been laid on your heart to serve and or speak? I oftentimes think of the throat as the chimney of the heart, and the heart's true expression is going to come out of the throat or the mouth as our vocal current. So when we are living in alignment with our heart, our throat is in alignment with our heart. Our voice, the way we speak, what we are speaking, our truth effortlessly comes out of the throat from the heart's truth, how you really feel about every subject in your life. And there's many times where we didn't speak up. We didn't speak what was truly on our heart to say. If your throat and your heart do not feel in alignment with each other, ask your body what needs to shift, what needs to be done, so that my heart is in full alignment with my throat. And as I continue to bring your awareness back to your breath, keeping our breaths low and deep, breathing into our throat, breathing into our heart. I want to remind you that you can't do this wrong. So if you end up falling asleep, you end up just yawning and coughing and dry heaving everywhere, that's okay. It's just feedback from your body. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not doing this wrong. You're not messing it up. So as you continue to just deepen your ability to listen to your body, we're going to bring our focus and our awareness back to our heart and just check in and see how your heart feels now. Does it feel like your heart is in your back body? Or does it feel like your heart potentially is a little more forward and more open? Maybe a little warmer. Maybe your breasts feel a little warmer to you now. And just taking notice, scanning your body, listening to your body, serving your body. Coming back home to yourself. We're going to continue to deepen our breath, just falling into that oceanic rhythm, breathing into the throat, breathing into the heart, breathing into the pelvis, opening and expanding, letting go, releasing, and settling back in. As we still have our hands on our throats, I want you to say out loud, I am loved. I am loved. I am loved. I am heard. I am heard. I am heard. I am seen. I am seen. I am seen. Letting your body settle. This is where I'm going to leave you in your embodiment practice. You can continue your practice by continuing the elongation of your breath, or you can flow this into some breast work, some deeper heart work. I'll see you guys again. Thank you.